Lady Laments just posted an episode.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just managed an episode's worth. Yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you
okay,
now.
that was weird.
Okay, you want my trans question?
Sure.
Only if there's transes here.
So it's really offensive, though.
I'm sure Ladyboy will love it too.
Never mind. It's too turfy.
But we like turfy.
Yeah, none of us are offended by that stuff. Go for it. Speak your mind.
Okay. So if they proved that gender dysphoria is not gender dysphoria, would you seek alternate resolutions?
What do you mean if they prove gender dysphoria isn't gender dysphoria?
Like, they prove, if they proved, like, I'm trying to think how to word this, like trans wasn't real, gender dysphoria wasn't real, you just had a disconnect in something, and the idea that, like, just knock it off.
I think it's kind of unanswerable because, like, I'm better than I was, and all I've changed is transitioning. But the only circumstance where that would work is if, like, everyone who transitioned was never in a better place than they was before, which means that transition wouldn't really be a thing anyway, like, for the mental health issue. But if that somehow still ended up happening, I would... It's difficult because so many changes in my body have happened already, but if there was an alternative treatment that was better at treating the condition, I would very deeply consider it. I don't know, it's hard because I'm kind of happy and I can live fairly easily, quite unnoticed. It would be more acceptable. It's difficult, especially.
Like, I love being gay,
Especially,
but if it was proven that gay is not, like, real, like if there was some disconnect that they could connect, I know it would be kind of fucked up for me at this point because, like, all the formative years of building a family and all that have passed. But it's interesting to think about.
I just see it as natural. We're nature's population control.
Yeah, and it's like weighing up, is dysphoria a bit worse than woman face? And I'd probably prefer to woman face.
right, because one option that all trans people have had is don't transition. And there's a reason why we chose to transition.
Hi, yeah, it's interesting. I've just been on the phone with a friend, actually, I've known from Twitter for 12 years. And I was just discussing with her all about you lot, you guys, you lot, I don't know what sounds worse, you lot or you guys. Anyway, and I was saying how the TERFs have got it so wrong, and I was just really explaining all of this. She's the person that when I was in the hospital with the, now I realise, AGP next to me, that really helped me. Anyway, she turned around and she stopped me. I've asked her to join. Here she is, Alabama. Now, she turned around and she stopped me and she said, when I explained about, Cara and Mike and Holly and everybody else and what I've learned, and she said, yes, that's what I've been saying for years. And she said, I'm not a TERF. And I said, oh my God, so this is really interesting. And Alabama's been saying this for years, but because we've never discussed that side of things, so I just thought that was interesting. So I've invited her in, if it's okay with you. You can see her there at the bottom, my friend, and yeah, she just liked to listen and trust me, I wouldn't lie to you. Trust me, I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you.
She's like a lookalike.
It's not a bad
And
thing.
actually, she stuck up for me so much last year that her account of many years got suspended, got permanently deleted. I don't know if she wants to speak. She's a bit nervous. But I said, look, just come and have a listen, and I'll introduce who you are to see if it's okay. And but yeah,
It would be good for, it would be good for her to join a space where like it's not just like the faggy space.
well, do you know what? As soon as I came in and Mike with that question that you posed, I thought this is a perfect, discussion. It's such a good discussion. So please carry on, and please be just comforted in the knowledge that I have known Alabama for a very, very long time, and we speak on the phone and everything. So I vouch for her.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
We're very open. Feel free to talk.
Yeah,
Hello.
I just heard what Jill was saying, and
G,
she's so gorgeous.
you just grasped me up. I'm G, okay?
Oh, sorry. Shit.
It's all right. I'm with friends. It's good. Go on, Alabama. It doesn't matter. I promise you, it doesn't matter. I couldn't resist taking a piss. Go on.
Nor can I ever. Yeah, everything I've just heard you say is right, and you know it, and it's really nice to meet all you guys. Can I just say that I call myself a radical feminist? I'm not a TERF. I'm not trans exclusionary. Absolutely not. I don't know why. I don't know why some people feel that TERF is appropriate.
Because they think about those bad, crazy people that we're all against, and then they're confronted with a trans person in front of them, and I think they wrongly misdirect that hatred and frustration onto that person who hasn't actually done anything.
Yeah, that's not me or G.
It's really interesting to see how the whole like G thing went full circle, and how like from the outside looking in, they treated her like it was like a domestic violence situation, from
Yeah.
silent treatment to you're gaslighting, you're like you're trauma dumping. Like my mother's friends, they were all supportive of each other. A bunch of women got together. She was a single mom. Like they were there for each other, and I that just transcends everything. And just to sit on the outside and like nobody is safe from some of these people. Like you have to be 100% on board. You can't have any stray thought, or you're out, and not nicely.
Absolutely, completely agree with you. You're talking a lot of sense.
You're a bit nervous.
And G and me have known each other for how long, mate? 12 years. Yeah. And I've always stuck up for her every single time, and I'm sticking by her now because she's found a great group here.
And
that's sweet.
And you've always, what I was saying, I think just before you were coming in, that we were having a chat on the phone, and it was through just discussing the group and discussing, what I've learned so much more than what the TERF's narrative is, and how I can see through all of that now. And then Alabama, I'm saying how you then said, but gee, that's how I've been thinking for years. And I was like, oh, really? You must come into this space. But
yeah, well, you can't bloody gnome around a lot Yardley without knowing what it's all about, you know, there's certain stuff that you don't want your kids involved with the AGP stuff. But there are some, you've just showed me some really lovely trans people, and I've never had a problem.
Does Alabama know some of those people in that group that kicked you out?
Well, I was just going to say that Alabama's new to spaces for a start. Really hasn't. How many spaces? Probably when I've dragged you into a couple. That's about it.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know how to use her emoji button yet. She doesn't know how to put her speaker off when she's not speaking. She's in training.
No,
She's in training.
fucking,
She's in training.
I fucking hate it.
You get used to it.
Right, who? Oh no, I probably shouldn't say.
You don't
this.
have to say names.
I understand if you don't want to put yourself in that line.
I need to follow you.
And please avoid all the misogynistic stuff on the page. I love Laments is like, oh, TT calling domestic tea a he.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I just put up in the nest.
Wait, what?
You know what we all should do? We should all go on to Lady Lament. I just put Lady Lament's tweet up there, and we should all block them because they're looking for attention.
I have a better idea.
No.
Wait, I can't see the nest. Why?
It's just loading. It's not there for me yet.
Okay.
But I think we all should go on to Laments and block them because what they're looking for is engagement because they get 10 views on YouTube. They have like, what, 3 subscribers?
12.
Let's just block them, and then they don't have... They don't get the conversation.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It was so funny.
I have a better idea.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
You said domestic tea? Is that
No, it's in the nest.
No, Lady Laments.
It's in the nest.
It's a white icon with like a girl's face.
Fish cover photo. Chandler, what was your other idea?
Okay, you know how you guys helped me, see the other side?
No, absolutely
I want to help.
No.
Please.
No. There's no. No, Chandler, it's not. It's different. Completely different. You can do what you want.
But you guys helped me get out of it.
They are putting stuff on YouTube. They can continue to do it if they want, and you don't have to block them. But we are.
Okay.
Also, just like Chandler, like sometimes I don't think like it can be like exhausting to like, I don't want like, no offense, but I don't want to like teach people. Like, and there can be people here that want to, but like, I just don't want to like teach anyone. Like, I don't.
It's just, I think about how you guys got me out of there, and I'm just kind of like, like how they say white pilled. I don't like to block people.
That's okay.
That's
you don't have to explain yourself.
I will say though, I don't want to be in spaces that you're hosting.
Okay. Well,
I will interact with you 100% in spaces. I have nothing against you. We're still following each other. Adore you. You're great. But I don't want to give that type of access to Lady Laments.